Welcome everybody. It's the Max in the Morning Show. We got
Live with Rich, David G, Duke,
and it's your boy Charvar, man.
And we giving juice and gems. All right, let's get right into it. Right into it, giving juice and gems. All right, now I wanted to state a few things first. Right, Beyond Meat is flying pre-market. You know, I don't chase. I tell you that. So somebody knew early. We'll be knowing early too. That's why you sign up for PennyChats.com, because GM, one of our members, is pretty much about to hit 1,000%. I think she did already, right? Because she got the call. I advised for 50 cents, and they're about $4 right now. Okay, and we'll talk about that further. But Beyond Meat is up $6 pre-market. It closed at 61 yesterday. It's at 67 now because their meat is going to be in pause. That don't sound right. Yeah, but it is what it is. Their meat is plant-based. And it's going to be up in KFC. So, you know,
that sounded all wrong. That sounded all wrong, Max. They meet all up in KFC. That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't think the guys definitely, that's a big pause for them. Beyond their meat is in KFC. Yeah, don't sound too good. But S&P down 5 points. Not big. It's at 47.79. As I said, at 4,800, big resistance. Gold is up 4 points. They're actually saying gold is going to rally this year. They're claiming 2,100 on the spot. It's at 18.19 right now. So that's a 300 move. And I think the way gold is measured, that would be 30 grand. I'll get back to y'all on that though. That 300 move, if you catch that, that's 30,000 in futures. Silver is flat. Yeah, it's flat, guys. It's like up 0.01. Dow down 15 points. And oil is up 33 cents. Oil's good. It's at 77. And, we'll speak on that a little more today because we seem to have a lineup of electric vehicles and car makers going electric. What will that do to the oil market? Charvar, you have any feedback on that, on what you think will happen to the oil because of all of this electric?
I predicted the price would either stay where it's at or because of, supply and demand thing. And then they're greedy. Then you got the OPEC who just came out, I think it was yesterday, saying that they're not going to they're going to keep the production right where it's at. They're not trying to slow it down. They're not trying to increase it. Then we have a shit ton of oil here. Trump already tapped into that when he was president. That's why the oil price was a little low. But in the future, if everything went electric, we would still need oil. But I'm trying to think, was it last year or the year before last when when they did all the shutdowns? I remember gas was like $2 a gallon almost, or somewhere close to that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I guess it'll
it was
probably
at an
be around
all-time low, right? I mean, talk over you, bro. Yeah, it was at an all-time low.
You good?
When everything was shut down. Yeah, you're right. It was like two something, and they were saying whoever was on the road, they was happy because expressways was damn near empty, and the price of gas went down. Yeah.
Yeah, fact. Yeah, I remember it was you fly to work, man. You could do 100 to work, no problem. Cops wasn't even out. They weren't even wasting no gas. So yeah, I predict either if everybody go electric, like I said, it's supposed to be by 2025. Most of these manufacturers are gonna be fully electric. Shit.
Yeah, thanks for that update. I'll be keeping an eye on oil. I used to trade it years ago, and I got excited. Futures is a beast. You can make a lot of money, but you can lose a lot. So I was like, I'm good. That's just, you talking about liquidity and volatility. Oh yeah, the futures market, CME, our futures market. But when I was trading it, they was halting the hell out of it. So I was in probably the most volatile time. They was they never halt the futures market. They were doing some type of contingency with leverage and making sure you had much more money to hold the contracts. They wasn't playing because they seen that shit was like extremely volatile. So liquidation left and right. And yeah, speaking of that, Toyota flew. I don't pay attention to that stock, but now I will be. They're said to have outdone GM. They had the most sales in electric vehicles for 2021. Right? They outsold GM by 114,000 vehicles. Is Toyota America, Charvar? No,
No,
it's Japanese.
the Toyota's Japanese, but they do make a lot of the cars here in America. They want to save on shipping costs. Like they're basically where everybody else is at in the South, making all the SUVs and stuff. No other country buys SUVs but us, basically. And
And
oh,
go ahead, bro. Go
no, no,
ahead.
no. No, I was gonna say Toyota. The cool thing about them, like they design a lot of technology and shit for a lot of cars. A lot of these manufacturers, they do it under their name, but they are open patent, right? So when they make a patent, like for example, they made the brakes on the roller coasters. They made them shits, right? And they left it as an
Wow.
open patent. And people go and just like whatever they create, they just go because they believe competition creates innovation or new, or basically better products. So everything they make, anything they do, they leave it as an open patent and let people come out there and try to use it or replicate it or make it better.
Wow. Big news. You be knowing your stuff, especially with cars. When I was looking for my first car, I used to always see the links. Like, bro, should I get this one? Yeah, but New York, they wilding with the insurance. By the way, I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna say that every show. The car insurance, I don't know. Somebody hit me. They said I hit them. I don't know. They be lying. So I just don't even have time because I had a witness and everything. It doesn't matter with these car insurance companies. That's who. Oh, listen, they working on electric vehicles and going electric, going EV. They need to figure out how this car insurance stuff is working, man. Well,
That's in the works too. That's happening right now. What they're gonna do is to simplify it, instead of you paying outright like $100 or whatever you pay for a premium for your vehicle, it's actually going to get to the point where you're paying for whenever you move the vehicle, whenever you drive it.
just to jump off the electric vehicles for a second, Pfizer is getting, they're big, they're mammoth. All right, they're paying BNTX
Oh yeah, new variant too.
with
New
that.
variant alert. New variant alert.
All right, one moment with that information, because now they're working on a shingles vaccine with their mRNA technology that they did with the COVID vaccine. So BNTX and Pfizer, look out for them. It's usually BNTX that really the stock responds to these type of news. And I'll explain further. Pfizer, their share structure is pretty heavy. So BNTX might make that move. Actually, I just checked. Yeah, it's up $6 pre-market from this news of them working with Pfizer on the shingles vaccine. And what's the new variant, Rich?
There's some joint coming out of France that I heard about, like INU, INU, or IMU, or something like that. But I just heard about it last night.